Hi guys, welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. This is the Palo. I can't even speak today. I'm so relaxed. Hello. You know, I've been here like 30 minutes, not a sound, just the wind blowing. Soon as I switch this on, somebody's now drilling. Interesting. Anyway, it's a beautiful day, guys. We're going to talk about part 2 of yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit controversial. A few people sent me some messages and said they're never going to come to my channel again because I'm promoting the wrong things, wrong ideas. I'm dangerous and all that. It's really funny because it's almost like I'm not allowed to say anything that other people disagree with. You know, don't we all have an opinion? I look down the list of people talking about their issues of their own life story about either getting cancer, skin cancer, and how they believe they got it, one thing or another. And that's great. I'm always open to listening to that and seeing and asking the questions, which I always do. That's part of the whole point of being in this world, to question. There's nothing wrong with that, to question and then come to your own conclusions. Conclusions are really interesting because the only way you can come to a conclusion is by what you hear around you and what you experience yourself, but that doesn't mean your conclusion is always right, okay? So when I suggest something, it doesn't mean for everybody. This is the problem with life. You can't fit into everybody's box, so you're going to upset people. This is why when you realize that you're going to upset somebody no matter what you say, and it's one of the horses. You see, I say, oh, it's a beautiful horse. Oh, look at that. And then somebody else is going to say, yeah, but the cruel people that use the horses for that. You know, it doesn't matter what you do. There's always somebody going to contradict everything that you say. So once you get over that, once you realize that you're always going to offend somebody, even if you say, I love you, you know, how dare you love me? Nobody gives you the right to love me. Or you might even say, this often happens to me, there'll be a disagreement with somebody and I'll say, I'm sending you a hug with all my heart. They'll say, if I ever have a hug, it's for somebody that I like, so don't. So it doesn't matter what you do in life, you will always offend somebody, and that offense is normally within oneself, not you within them. And once you grasp that, you then are able to move forward without taking anything personal. It does affect people, of course it does, but you should always question why that person has said that. So yesterday was an interesting one because a lot of people were bitter and angry because they said that they didn't use suntan lotion and yet they got skin cancer. Look, if I talk about one topic, it can have a multitude of other reasons, and I can't spend 15 days talking about one subject that leads you to so many other subjects. For instance, skin cancer. How do we get it? Skin cancer we can get from eating the wrong foods, too much sugar, bad diet, eating non-foods. We can also get skin cancer when we put junk onto our skin. So what about the deodorants that you put under your arms that can then spread around your body and give you skin cancer? Just because you put it in one area, it doesn't mean that that chemical doesn't seep in and affect the rest of your body. So there are so many other reasons, but choosing a topic and talking about it, you will offend somebody because they'll say, yeah, but it's not because of that, this because of that, and you think, you can't win. You can never win. So I only share what I share by certain subjects, but of course there's so many other reasons why. You know, a friend of mine used to work as a cleaner, and she got skin cancer, and she believes that the cleaning products that she used was the cause of her skin cancer. Well, that makes sense, because what I always say is anything that you can't digest, anything that you don't put into your mouth, well, why the hell would you put it on your skin? So, you know, for me, and I'm going to show you something now, I practice what I preach, by the way, okay? See this here? This is called Divine, and I'm not plugging Don Tolman. I'm just showing you, and I did a video with Don. I didn't mention this, but this is what I carry with me everywhere. Do you want to see it? I don't know if you can read that. I'll read it to you. Okay, this is Don Tolman's cream for the body. Feed the skin, nourish the body. I'm just reading what it says. I've never read this, by the way, but I know that Don, whatever Don uses, it's all ancient mixtures and mixed in a certain way. Ingredients: palm butter, avocado butter, almond butter, aloe vera butter, mango butter, beeswax, citrus essential oil. There you go. So I rub that on my skin, on my body, because it's all natural products. Now, I could read that. Everything on there, what does this say? Suggest use. Use Divine Body Butter as a complete body and facial moisturizer. That's it, that's all it says. Now, anything that you buy from French cosmetic companies, from your local Boots or local superstore, and you read on that label, if there is anything on that label that you cannot pronounce, if there's any numbers in there, this, 24, 16, whatever, that is my indication to stay well away from that, because that stuff is the cancer causing ingredients that within that cream, those man-made devil chemicals go into the skin and react to the body, which then can create the disease. Okay, so I hope I fully explained myself, even though I won't, because there's going to be a multitude of messages, and always inbox, never on here hardly. It's always people try to get in contact with me via the background of everything and say such awful things. Really, really sad how the world is really becoming bitter and twisted about life. You know, I've had many diseases in my body, but that's not something that I would be bitter about. It's something that I would work towards, learn from, and then study and find out why that happened. It isn't my fault that I ended up with disease. It's just I didn't know. I wasn't given the information. You are never going to get the information from your local system, government. They're never going to tell you the truth, because they're all connected to the very companies that pay them to do the research to say everything's okay in these products, which we damn well know they're not, because skin cancer is huge. Everybody seems to have skin cancer these days, and then you wonder why. So, you know, for me, the simple thing of life is everything that I eat, everything that I drink, I would put on my body. And anything that I wouldn't eat or drink, I would never put it on my body. Therefore, you create a healthy system in your body to work. So, like I've got in here, this is the coconut oil, natural 100% coconut oil. Rub it on my skin, strengthen my body to become very powerful, and then it copes with the sun, no problem, all natural. So I stand by my word. I don't believe 100%. I do not believe that the sun gives you skin cancer. I believe it is other things that are man-made chemicals. Nothing in nature will give you cancer, in my humble opinion. That's what I believe. And that, you know, you work on that. You do some studying, look at the real science behind the world, the ones who got struck off. The scientists. Just take a good look at the scientists who were struck off their work and ask yourself why. Do some research on why scientists get struck off when they have the truth. These scientists who are working for the corporations get paid by them to do the science, and they're waiting to get the right results, and if they don't, they move on to the next scientist or pay them more. Science has become almost like a religion now. It isn't balanced, it isn't truthful. Science is just a joke. You cannot trust science, in my humble opinion. And now I'm going to get a load of people who's going to scream at me at that. So you can't win either way. Do I believe in science? science. Of course I believe in science, that they've done great things, but like I said, my thought and feeling is very simple. When a scientist is true to himself and believes in what he does and believes in the work he does, when he says something is wrong, he gets struck off instantly. That's what happens. Just like Dr. Wakefield with vaccines. Look at what happened to him. And actually, I just found out last night that Dr. Wakefield actually hasn't even been struck off because he's a genius at his field of work. Yet people are basically pulling him to pieces because he spoke the truth. Which is that vaccines are connected to autism. So have a lovely day, guys, from my heart to yours. Take care of yourself. From a beautiful abode, thank you for going to Bajerski.com and buying your incense sticks, which cleanse and clear away negative energy from the body and the bacteria that is around us. And thank you so much for buying your oils last night. They're all natural and all beautiful and all highly purified in the most perfect way, like Don Tolman talks about. Natural, beautiful oils that make a difference to the body, mind and soul. Take care, guys. I hope you like your crystals too. Have a great day.